Hi guys, I know you've all been wondering, so I'm just going to show you today how to make boobs and cleavage out of nude bras. Okay, what you're going to need is basically nude bras. They come in packets like this. They're actually very cheap nowadays. Make sure you get those nude bras which are sticky, which have adhesive on them. Make sure you ask. It's not going to work without adhesives. I personally like nude bras that come with straps. Okay, the straps basically make everything more stable. You're gonna need 3 or 4 nude bras depending on what size you want to go, and basically a push-up bra. Okay, now a bit of basics first. What you want to do is you're going to push this flash here, alright, to make your cleavage. Now it has to be just right. If it's just too high, it's not much cleavage. If it's too low, the bras aren't going to clash to each other. You just need to experiment and make sure you got the correct place for placement. First, you put on the bra, the push-up bra. The reason being that after you put on the nude bras, you don't want to move your hands around too much until you can stabilize them inside this push-up bra. Okay? The first bra goes on. With practice, you'll be able to position them quickly and easily. Okay? Usually I like to put on the second bra first before I clasp it. Basically the second bra goes over the first one. The reason being, if you only clasp just one bra, it's a lot of stress on one clasp. The clasp might break. Okay? Once you have two, basically you exhale and you put them together. And quickly pull up your bra to hold it in before it slips away. I've noticed that after a while your body heat tends to make it stick more firmly to your chest, but when you just put it on, it's still not that sticky, so you just have to quickly put on the bra. Okay, at this point you put on the third and fourth bra. These are 2 bras here, basically at angles again to the ones that's already on your chest, like so. Clasp them in, and basically you just pull and stretch and adjust and do all those things that people do with bras, so that the straps at the back are hidden behind your push-up bra and everything's in place, and there you have it, cleavage. Now let me illustrate some of the clothes that you can wear with this that work really well with this lining, and some that which don't really work at all. Alright? Okay, now this singlet works very well with this. Basically, it's a V-neck so that it shows off the cleavage that you want. Now, the side here is kind of high at the armpit. The reason being, see what happens when I put it down? You actually see the nude bra at the side. So, basically, you need, if you're wearing singlets, you need to like cover this area, or just wear sleeves. Alright? Now, the straps here, the straps of the bra are needed actually to basically pull the bra up and actually to stabilize the nude bras inside. Without the straps, it's not going to work. If you don't put straps like this, at least you have to put halter necks. You can try strapless bras, but then those are not stable. I don't recommend going with them for more than at least a couple of hours if you're wearing strapless bras. Now, the strap at the back makes it kind of difficult to wear backless bras. Backless dresses. Okay. Unless you try the bras without the straps, basically the nude bras without the straps. But again, it's not so stable. I wouldn't recommend going for more than a couple of hours in those. Okay, low cut t-shirts look really great, especially those with V-necks, deep V-necks. Okay, and then because they're t-shirts, you don't have to worry about the armpit problem at the side here. Okay, a necklace with a big pendant kind of like brings everything out, in my opinion. Sometimes you don't really have to shout out your cleavage. A nice deep boat neck style t-shirt also will look nice. You see, basically what happens is it sort of like gives a hint of what you have without really shouting it out much, so it looks pretty nice. You can also use a halter neck, basically a halter neck like this. Okay. So that leaves your shoulder bare, your shoulders bare, which sometimes you want to have shoulder bearing dresses. Halter necks also work well because they have the shoulder straps to basically pull everything up. Okay, you can actually hide the straps in somewhat if you have use your wig or your hair to like cover the straps. mean like, it's not so obvious. See, like, nice bare shoulders. This type of dresses, tops, basically cuts that go across, don't really work that well because they're actually not supposed to sit so high. They're actually supposed to sit a bit lower, like this. Alright? So when you sit a bit lower like this, basically you can't do it because the nude bras are showing. But one workaround which actually can work is basically to wear a smaller dress, smaller bra type top inside. Basically this will cover up all the top parts of the nude bra so that the outer dress can actually sit how it's actually meant to be. Now these tops are actually very short, see? They're actually very short. But then it allows you to like make sure the top bra sits where it's supposed to sit. Like this. For all you office wear fetishes out there, this technique looks pretty nice under a standard office blouse. You can actually leave the buttons, top one unbuttoned. This can show off a little bit of cleavage if you want. Now I never said that you couldn't use bras without shoulder straps. I just said that it's not so stable, alright? You can actually do it. This is how you do it. But it's not going to last you more than a couple of hours. I know, I've tried. You can wear tops like this, basically this type of bustier tops. Again, it shows a bit of cleavage. You're going to have to wear strapless bras inside this, of course. The thing is that the top of the nude bras actually show if you're not careful. So you like need to have a bit of frill up here to like cover everything up. Or basically have it bustier that sort of like sticks or has a bit of a V-neck. But this one doesn't look that bad anyway, does it? Feel free to experiment with variations. In this one, basically I just used 2 nude bras clasped in front. I took out the back straps. Okay, the nude bras actually angled slightly more acutely so that they tend to not show so much under the bra. Of course, since the bra is pretty thin, pretty skimpy, you can't really go up to 3 or 4 nude bras. It's going to show. I think that this one looks pretty nice. Just shows how much variation we can do with this, some experimentation. Okay, so now I want all of you to experiment with this, and then why don't you just post up whatever results you have up here. Okay, till next time, bye bye.